Hello there, Taurus. I wanted to do a reading for career. I hope you're all doing good. This is going to be for the week coming up, and or maybe this is something that you just went through, are going through, or will be going through. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is for finance and career for the sign of Taurus. So if you have your rising sign, sun sign, moon sign, or Venus, this is for you. A lot of times you want to also look at your Venus, because Venus has a lot to do with how you attract finance. It has to do also the kind of work that you do. So check where your Venus placement is, and maybe you can check that out too, and that will also resonate with you as well, because Venus is a sign that brings love, that brings abundance, that brings money. It's a collaborating sign. So when you look at career, you also want to focus on your Venus sign, because that will also give you a lot more information, because your sun sign is who you are here to be. So and your moon sign is your emotions within yourself, inside yourself. So people that see you might think, oh yeah, this person acts like a Taurus, but in reality you have like a Cancer moon, but then there's so touchy feeling, you know. It's different for everybody. So your moon has a lot to do with your emotions, and your Venus has to do with the career and also the way you attract money. So that's also very important, especially when it comes to career. So the cards have already been pre-shuffled. They've been saged and cleansed and ready to go, just so I don't keep shuffling, and just so I'm able to get straight to the point and give you the right information that you need. So as far as the theme of career is, you got the Four of Wands. You want to be able to be celebrated and have a stable home. And you also got the Seven of Pentacles. So the theme of the career and finance is you're focusing more on progressing and having goals, and you're evaluating the progress that you have put into your career, or maybe your finances. So maybe putting in effort in finance, and having a little more of a slow and steady wins the race. A slow investment will get you a long way, and I'm sure you know that Taurus are about, slow and steady wins the race. So yeah, that, or maybe it's more of a invitation to have an invitation to set a long-term project term into vision. So maybe also planning ahead for a long-term financial goal is the theme of your reading for finances. As far as your headspace, you got the Seven of Swords. So maybe there could be a lot of gossip going on at work, and jealousy. Maybe there's like shady business going around, or fraud or theft going on that you are aware of. So maybe this is a time to be able to think smart and logical, and strategize on what is going on here, to be able to see what shady stuff is going on. As far as your heart space, so I don't know if you feel like you've been wronged, or you've been robbed, or and that's making you think of the situation that you are in financially, or in a career, or at work. That's making you think of you know, more stability and planning ahead. As far as your heart space, you got justice. So you're wanting in your heart, as far as how you feel, you're wanting to have more integrity at work. You're or maybe like your integrity at work will be rewarded. So remaining accountable and being fair would get you to where you want to be, and being fair with everybody will get you justice. Also, maybe I'm getting yeah, being more accountable, and maybe balance in finances, maybe balancing your finances, and also giving and taking in balance. Being fair, just being fair will get you to the right to the right situation. Also, you also need to keep in mind, justice is, if you are wronging somebody, it will come back and bite you in the butt. So, you know, just, it looks like in your heart space you're wanting to do the right things, and so you can be rewarded, and you're wanting to remain accountable and fair. So yeah, if you've been wrong, there will be a sense of justice. So keep that in mind. As far as your spirit and the way you are feeling about it, like in the 3D, you're wanting to be rewarded. You got the 6 of Wands, so you're wanting to be you're wanting to be rewarded. You have career achievement. You also have completion of projects, and as far as finance, being rewarded. That's what you're wanting in your soul space, and in the 3D, financial reward. And yeah. And as far as the action that you should take is, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So let's see, the Ace of Pentacles has to do with new beginnings. It has to do with, as far as the action to take is, work on new business opportunities, and investing in future, as far as financing. Maybe you're in the beginning stages of or you are in the beginning stages of prosperity for yourself. So, or maybe you will be teaming up with a group or another person that's gonna make you that's gonna take you to like a new business venture, a new business journey, a new that will lead to more finance, more money. So yeah, everything looks great. As far as your advice, you got the High Priestess, and this is somebody that's very intuitive, that is very spiritual. Or also the High Priestess has to do with education, creative inspiration, being a guide or a mentor. So as far as the advice, it's just telling you maybe you need to seek maybe more education, or have like an inspiration, or if you have like a mentor that you need to, or maybe being a mentor to somebody, if you already know all the tools of the trade, helping somebody out. But also being able to use your instincts, follow your intuition as far as your advice. Be more intuitive on what you're feeling. Follow that gut feeling that you have. And also maybe keep your finances private. And as far as the advice that I have. And maybe having more faith in your work or in your career and in your finances is indicated. So that's what I have so far, as far as your career and finances. I hope this resonated with you. I would love to hear what you're going through, or if you went through it, or if you're going to be going through it. Don't forget to come back and share. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and send it to anybody that might need to see it. Thank you so much, and take care.